All right, everybody, we are live. Also, what is happening here? Let me take a quick look at this. Okay. Okay, this is being goofy. My webcam doesn't want to work. Your heater short-circuited? Hold on, I want to try something with this here quick. There we go. Okay, we should be okay now. Yeah, that was weird. But anyways, hold on. Let me bring up our secondary chat. And I think we should be good to go. Let me pop this up. But yo, we got Ivory, we got Champion Cynthia. Welcome on in. We also got Toasted Ghoul. Also Ivory, sorry about your heater. Also tried making Dragonair, I failed. Wait, what do you mean by making Dragonair? Okay, tomato, cherry, tomato, onion, green bell pepper. Okay, I was missing that. I need a hamburger. And 2 Herba Mysticas. Okay, we should be golden. Perfect. Has now suppressed by Minior hunt and encounters. Yeah, but weren't you still under odds, though? For the Minior, like, weren't you still, like, under odds? Also, once I get this sandwich done, I will get my main screen fixed. Luckily enough for me, it's super, super simple. Barely even an inconvenience. Okay, we lost a tomato. I am going to play this a little bit more cautious. There we go. I think we're okay. We're okay. 1, 2, 3. And then we also got another 1, 2, and 3. Nope, drop bread. There we go. Perfect. Farrell, I missed that game. Say hi to Goldie. There's Goldie. Heyo. Simulated version of that shutdown game. You can customize looks. I've tried to recreate Dragonair. One of the custom avatars. Wait, that's not Pokemon. No, that's not Pokemon Fusions. I was about to say, that didn't get shut down, I didn't think. So, can I do this? Yeah, I thought that got shut down. I guess I could be wrong on that one. Also, to help. Smelly NFTs. Are you talking Game Freak? That... Because we don't even know if they're doing an NFT style game. We don't know that for sure yet. I've never heard of Wildworks. I've never even heard of Feral either. That's the thing that's kind of throwing me for a loop. Oh, okay, there we are. Yeah, for a moment, that's why I thought we were talking about Game Freak. Mass Outbreak of Vaporeon? Watch. We'll phase on that Vaporeon. I'm calling it. We're gonna phase on that Vaporeon. No, well, Game Freak had a job opening, and one of them was stuff with the blockchain and crypto market. That was like one of the qualifications they wanted. So people are thinking that they might be making NFT style stuff. I think they're just looking for someone that's that's actually good with that type of technology for like future games, but I don't think it's going to be NFTs. Yeah, I'll need to take a look into that. I've been wanting to go down rabbit holes. Like last night I went down the rabbit holes of like Animal Planet puppy what was it, like puppy documentaries, where it like goes through the life of these puppies and these adventures that they have, starting from like when they're first born all the way to their first month, and it was adorable. Who actually named it? That's a good question. Who did actually name it as the blockchain? Did we not learn about NFTs from South Park? I actually have not watched South Park in a very long time. I have not watched South Park in a long time. I've been like super duper focused on like videos and stuff like that. Like trying to improve the YouTube channel. That's what I've been focusing on like most of my time and efforts lately. Working on trying to improve. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I like South Park. Like, really, really like South Park. It's just lately I haven't really watched. Also, hello, Vivi. But yeah, if we do good on our time at these Vivillon hunts, we could have these hunts finished up probably by next stream. Like, the Vivillon hunt should be done by this week. I was gonna say, if we keep it up. Wonder if colorblind people read Colorado as auto. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. They can't see color. So how can they see Colorado? Haha. I had to do that. I gave up Masudoing Rowlet. Oh, I plan on doing that. I plan on doing that as well. Going for the Rowlet. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep doing like the 2-switch Masuda hunting. But I'm going to have one set up for Hisui and Zoroark's. And then the other 2 switches I think I'm going to have ready for the whatchamacallums, the Rowlets. I ran out of motivation. Wait. For the Rowlets? I would say take a break. Taking a break is really, really needed. It's very similar to like YouTube, for example, right? You got to avoid burnout. One time I saw a massive mass outbreak with 3 Dartrix. 2 had the star on them. But they weren't alphas. I'm back! Again! Welcome back! Again.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Heyo, Robert! Anyways, how was y'all's day? Mine's going pretty good. I did not sleep very good. So, that's kind of kicking me in the butt. Besides for that, though, I'm doing great. I went through all the Vivillon patterns we had, and I made a little checklist on my phone. And if we get 2 today and 3 tomorrow, we'd be done with our Vivillons. So, the goal for today, I'm just going to go ham. And I'm going to hopefully try to get all of these Vivillons done. Because don't get me wrong, I love Vivillons. It would just be nice if we could hunt something different. It'd be nice if we'd be able to hunt something different. Also, yo, Bagon, how's it going?
Hello there.
How you doing, buddy? What's the best Pokemon to go against Rowlet's Evo? It depends on the move. It depends on what moves it has. Because this thing could have like the evolutionary line could have like acrobatics. Could have a lot of stuff. So what I would recommend What I would recommend, Robert, if you want to prepare for it, grind a bunch of raids to grind those experience candies. So that way, usually within like the first 2 hours, people already have like a good plan on what Pokemon to use. Then you could be ready. That's what I would recommend. That, or I know it's a weird rabbit hole to go down, but you could always try like the Pokemon Reddit. They might have something there. The Pokemon Reddit server. That could have something there. Because a lot of people are kind of planning on it. Let me go for Magnezone. I'd say do it. You know what? I'll go down that rabbit hole tonight. I'll go down that rabbit hole tonight and we'll come up with stuff. Because maybe what we could do for like the rest of the week, once we're done with the Vivillon hunts, maybe we could try to focus on getting ourselves ready for those hunts. We could do some raids and stuff together. Maybe that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because like I said, I really do want to go for the Rowlet evolution. Me happy because I woke up before my alarm and can go back to bed. My alarm clock's like 3 milliseconds away from going off. With my alarms, I tend to wake up before they even go off, but like I'm so like exhausted. I'm literally just like so exhausted that I oversleep them. That's kind of what happened today. Like I woke up at 8, and then I woke up at 10, and then I woke up at 11:30, and then I woke up at 12:45. It was something around there. And then I woke up at 1. My stomach was hurting. And then I went back to bed at like 2. I think I fell asleep. It was like 2:30. My alarms were set for 3:15 and then 5-minute intervals for 20 separate alarms. I need to go in. There's something wrong with my sleep. Also, Dark Lynn, how's it going?
Hello there.
Our space heater died? Me? The sun. No, I really would love to get a space heater as well. Just like, I'm always really cold. Like, once I get cold, it's very hard for me to get warmed up again. Once my core gets cold, I'm gone for, I'm done for. Oh, good luck, and who's ready for the raid event on Friday? I personally am not, but I'm going to be doing some looking around tonight. And I think what we'll do is either Friday, we're either going to do the raid event or we're going to start doing some eggs and stuff. So we might do like a Masuda method stream. The thing I'm worried about, in order for me to get ready for that stream, I would have to be staying up pretty late. But I also need to get stuff ready for Charlie next weekend. Since we're picking up baby Charlie next weekend. Speaking... Oh. No, that looks shiny for a second. I was about to say, oh. So, one of the big things that I really want to do before the pupper comes, I don't have a lot of space for my computer. So, my tower is actually on my floor. And I can't leave my tower down there. And a lot of my wires are hanging as well. So, I got quite a bit of stuff to do this weekend as well. I'm very sleepy. I don't blame you. I just feel exhausted as well. I do not blame you. The only thing I could say is try to go to bed a little bit earlier, Ivory, if you can. Do your best. Pile up with blankies. Don't take Charlie to Candy Mountain. You know, it's really funny. I was talking to my sister yesterday. And so my niece knows about Charlie. And she's been quoting Charlie the Unicorn. She's been quoting Charlie the Unicorn. It's like, let's go to Candy Mountain, Charlie. It's the choo-choo shoot, Charlie. I don't know why. She was like quoting that the whole time in the background. I went to bed at 4 a.m. Why do you keep going to bed so late, Ivory? Is it because like, well, my guess is you're up this late because me and Foos are both streaming. When was the last time Foos streamed? I knew he was streaming today, but I can't remember the last time he streamed. I can't remember the last time that he streamed. A lot of Vivillons. Okay. I at least need 2 or 3 of these today. I like chatting when it's live. I don't blame you. I'm very similar. Like, I try not to be a lurker as best as I can. Like, lurkers are still very good for channels. For, like, live streamers. Lurkers are still really good. But I like trying to be as active as I can in the chats that I go to. It's just kind of hard because most of the time when the people I like to watch are... when they're live, I'm either streaming myself or I'm at work. So it's kind of hard to do that. And especially hard lately just because I've been doing this... I've been training a new guy. So it's really hard for me to be watching people. I had a nice 2-hour drive to my first delivery. Both were 10 minutes apart. Well, that's nice, though, Space Ghosts. I was gonna say, like... What were you, like, in a big truck? Or was it, like, a little bit more on the comfier end of a drive? There's another hospital, though. Normally, I would say don't be scared. It's a new experience. But, you know, that's easier said than done. Ivory, will they let you bring your Switch in? I don't know if they allow something like that. My truck is 36 feet long. It's slow on a gas guzzler. 6.5 miles a gallon. Glad I didn't pay for the fuel. That is true, but that's still annoying, though. You know, like, you're going through, like, so much fuel, you're gonna have to be making quite a few stops. Well, actually, no, depending on the size of your tank. Depending on the size of your tank, but still, like, I gotta give you props. There's no way I could drive something that big. So is that a shiny? No, it's not. It looked like it at first. At least I know I'm not, like, crazy. They will, but I'll be limited. You know what, Ivory? I have an idea. What happens if you try starting a new hobby when you're there? I will have no privacy. I would say bring your Switch, but would you be able to, like, start a new hobby up? I know how weird it sounds. But if it's something that you're scared about, maybe you could take that mental energy and try putting it into something that you're very interested in. Like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, drawing, or I don't know if they would allow, like, photography, but maybe you could do, like, photography, or if there's, like, books that you're interested in reading, or even if you want to start a YouTube channel. Like, you can ask them, hey, could I get some time to do YouTube stuff? And you can write down all that stuff that people are talking about, and you can write it down, and you could use that to think about for later. Well, no, Ivory, it's just some ideas. It's just some ideas. That, or maybe you could do something in the line of learning different drawing techniques. Like, before you go in, you can, like, write down some of the ideas and do some sketches to see what they look like, and you can practice on some of your drawings. Because, like, for me, my escape whenever I get nervous, it's honestly thinking about this. It's literally just thinking about, like, okay, What type of YouTube stuff should I think about? Okay. What about how the search engine works? How about what would be some cool video ideas to do? You know, what would be cool to spruce up the streams? You know, that's my release. Whenever I get nervous or I'm very concerned, that's what I start thinking about to calm myself down. But, you know, everyone's brains work differently. But that would be something that I would try. That would be something that I would at least give it a shot. I've always wanted to try origami. I don't think it would be something I would be able to do well, but I would love to give it a try. I feel like it would be a scene from like that Persona 4 anime, if anyone hasn't seen that, where the girl tries making a paper crane and the main protagonist is like, wow, you suck. That would literally be me. I would try it, I would just be so horrible. I'm not a master at it though. You don't need to be a master to get better. Like, I'm not a master at drawing either, but I always still look for ways to improve. I'm not a master at streaming or shiny hunting or just videos itself, but I always try to find ways to improve. There's always some way that you can improve. Speaking of improve! Yo, guys, we got our monsoon pattern. Let's go. Thunderwave before this thing decides to use safeguard. This thing is quiver dance. Okay, so the problem is here, this thing could probably take out my this thing could probably take out my Iron Valiant, no problem. Okay, another quiver dance. This thing probably's got Draining Kiss too. So many speed buffs. So many attack buffs. This thing is only using quiver dance. Okay, one more. I feel like we should be okay. Keep it in red. Oh, actually, I don't know why. I was expecting that to do more. I feel like a dive ball would still look good with this. I kind of still want to go for the dive ball with this one. I know it's kind of a weird ball to go for, but it matches with the blues and the white. Let's stay. Yes! Thank you! Monsoon has been captured. Woo! Alright, back at the topic at hand. Hold on, let me try to catch back up. I used to make paper dragons. It was my release before drawing. Also, hello. We got 11 minutes. Let's see if we can get another monsoon. There we go. Hopefully we can get that screen back up to normal. Flight rising a lot. I've never heard of that. Need to get back. I want to get back into drawings too. To be honest, like, the thing I'm worried about is I wanted to do like so we made a short of drawing Fampy, and the likes to dislikes were kind of concerning. So it's like, should I continue it or should I just do it on my own time? I'm kind of debating. What I want to do. So I'm just kind of like trying to get some ideas going. Also, I keep seeing them. It's like, But recently my designs were considered Wait, how are they considered NFTs? Now the Ultra, maybe not. It's 10-speed manual. It's more the fact of how big it is. Space Ghost would be my problem. Like, I would not be able to drive bigger vehicles well. Some people at Puffet's server took my designs. Wait, was that what was happening last night, Ivory? Was that what was happening last night? No, Space Ghost. I just can't control, like, bigger vehicles very well. I've tried before. Back when, my car got totaled, basically, I had to drive my, my friend who was working on my vehicle. I actually had to drive his truck around, and I hated it. And that was a smaller truck, too. Yeah, I could talk to Puffin or Sunny if you want. I could talk to one of them if you want. There's gotta be something with that. Wait. What part did you put that on? Oh, no, it's been solved? Okay, wait. I keep seeing that flower patch. I keep seeing, like, the pink flowers, and I keep thinking there's a shiny there every time. Well, it still didn't give them the right to label your stuff as, like, NFT stuff. Especially with how people there feel about NFTs. I was gonna say, at the end of the day, it's over. It's over at the end of the day. And speaking of Puffin, I need to talk to him. I thought that way too before. I went to school for my CDL. Never thought I would drive a manual. Well, I could drive a manual. Like, that's not a problem. Like, a stick shift, I could do. That I could do. Do I feel confident? No, but I've done it before. With that, yeah, no, they take that extremely seriously. They take, a lot of servers will take tagging the streamer as a very serious thing. Personally, for me, like, I don't mind as long as it's important or, you know, people really need to get my attention for something. Then that's a different story. But if it's just, like, out of the blue for, like, no reason, then it's like, you know, you didn't have to do that. But okay, what's up? That's something I've realized. A lot of streamers don't like being tagged in the server. Hey, give him my good luck on the race. Give him my good lucks on his race. I need to figure out though who he's going against. I've never heard of Sly Guy 1 before. Like that, I've never heard of him before until today. Let's see. Give me sparkling Vivillons. Big trucks are a little bit different. You gotta pop them into neutral, then shift bigger Class A trucks with some older ones. Also, as we're going through this, I'm gonna get my other Switch updated. I want to get this thing ready for our next hunt, which I believe this one is the desert pattern. If we can get... How much time do we have left? We got 6 minutes. I'm gonna see if our Vivillon actually has a mark. We have not gotten a Vivillon with a mark yet. Okay, Monsoon is up there. All right, let's take a peek. Well, you do have a mark. The excited mark. Okay, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen the excited mark. This is our first marked Vivillon. Yeah, personality mark for the Vivillon. This is something I've been debating with how frequently we get sandwiches with the shinies. I've been debating if we should do the basically shiny hunt, but it has to have a mark. That's what I've been debating about. Like, I feel like that would be kind of a cool way to balance how many shinies we get with, like, the normal hunt sizes. Unless she's looking at her balance or... No, Emily's laying down right now. So when she came home, I was still laying down, and she kind of got comfortable, and she fell asleep as well. So when I started getting up to get ready for stream, she kind of zonked out as well. So we're not going to be hearing from her for a little bit. Yeah, the only other personality marks that I've had were like those sleepy marks. Those were like the only other personality marks that I had. It was like Swablu the Sleepy. I don't know. That mark just rings true to me. That mark rings true to me. I am like always sleepy. I feel like things will change once we kind of get a little bit more energy in here now. I feel like things will kind of change. We have been like updating the house and stuff as well with like new little bits of like personal stuff. I need to get some family pictures to put up though. That's kind of my problem. We don't really have a lot of family pictures. That's the type of... I thought that was a personality mark. I thought the sleepy mark was a personality mark. I'm gonna say, you could have fooled me. Supposed to be some jokes. Not on me. Sleepy is nighttime time of day mark. You see, I didn't know that. Vin Diesel. Family. Well, it's because Emily, she's putting up like a collage of like her family. And she wants to do one for mine as well. But the problem is, our family doesn't take a lot of pictures. Hi, Hoppip. Dust Ball. Yeah, you fitted that pretty darn well. Let's go. That was only 9-minute difference. All right, how much time do we have left of the sandwich? Watch, guys. We're gonna get like another shiny in 3 minutes. Agreed, Hoppip. We'll make sure to take a peek if this thing has a mark or not before we switch switches. I wish my Shuppet shined more often. Like I've always said, though, on stream, either my luck is ridiculously good or it's ridiculously bad. There's, like, no in-between. Like, getting the Wishmaker Jirachi so early, like, that was huge. Oh, my goodness, guys. I am, like, super excited, though, for, Egg Month. We're getting prepared for Egg Month, and I'm, like, super excited about that. When you said, family, I thought they were gonna expect a little blue running around. Not for a while. Not for a while. I thought I think it's a good idea to make sure we're more set. Like, we're pretty much more set. Like, right? Like, the house is in better condition. We make a little bit more money. We're both on a decent time frame to where... you know, someone's always home. I feel like that we need to get all that situated before we even think about it. We need to be in the best possible, like, the best possible position for this. That's pretty much like what I'm saying. It's like, I need to make sure that everything is perfect. I've only gotten 2 Shuppets. 2 is still better than none, though. But you also don't have the shiny charm either, right? You don't have the shiny charm either, though, right? Let's see. None of those are shiny. My sandwich should be running around, or running out here soon. But you're using sandwiches though, right, Toasted? What to say, that music ended kind of abruptly. Dude, I love hearing the Hoppip's cries. Those Hoppip cries are adorable. Alright, get connected. Alright, we're good. The power of the... Yeah, no shiny charm. But you got sandwich powers. Like, I'm kind of happy with, like, with the sandwiches. I just wish they didn't have, like, shiny power to them. Like, I feel like shiny power is just way too strong. Like, encounter power, I'd say, is fine. Or even get rid of the encounter power and have, like, shiny power. And I feel like it would be okay. I feel like Game Freak having both on one sandwich kind of just breaks it. I don't know. That's what I think anyways. That's how I kind of feel about it. It doesn't ruin the experience for me. It's just, these sandwiches are just super strong. So many hop-ups. So many hop-ups. You know what? I bet I can get down here and get those spawned. Aha! I almost despawned one. Don't despawn him! That one's not shiny. I need to check this one. Alright, we're good. We're saving. Let's see. Get that started up. Poke Portal. Here, I'm actually gonna mark this down while I got a sec. So I have a little checklist going on to keep tabs. Alright, that's Monsoon down. We're down to 4 patterns left. We need Archipelago, Garden, High Plains, Jungle. Actually, no, we're a little more than that. Crap. Unless I screwed that up. Alright, I'm gonna block this up. Because today, I don't think we're gonna be doing Union rooms. At least not for today. I want to focus on trying to get these Vivillon hunts done. So we're gonna try to focus up on getting as many as we can for today. And see what we can do. I was gonna say, tomorrow might be a bit of a different story. But I would like to make sure that we get these Vivillons done this week. Nope. Screwed that up. There we go. Come on. Throw me in. Wait, no. Hold on. I screwed that up, actually. I screwed that up. Hold on. That should fix it. There we go. Let's see. Union circle, form a group. There we go. Yeah, which I need to change this too. So I'm going to do that super quick. I got a minute to wait. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. Ocean, Monsoon. Ah, perfect. Hold on, bring that up. Make the Vivillon bigger, otherwise we could sneak in. Ooh, hold on. We got sparklies! Ah! Yo, guys, can we get a huge hug for... Hold on. Can I just place it here? There we go, guys. Can we get a huge hug for Poke Nerd, please, for joining the igloo? Has a destiny mark as well. I don't need to hunt anymore, but I'm going to anyways. Try to go for the shiny destiny mark. Hold on, I got this. And here we go. Guys, it's official. We are another step closer. Also, hopefully everyone's excited. We got a new video series going up this, hopefully coming Monday. I was gonna say, I'm personally super excited about this. I might try to do more series like this, depending on what people think. Tomato, we'll do the cherry tomatoes. Okay, okay, I need to drop the hamburger. Communicating, please stand by. And then one butter. I accidentally killed my harvest leopardberry feebas in an SOS chain. Baseball. If it makes you feel any better, I feel like everyone has done something like that before. Don't feel bad about that. We've all done something like that before. I remember I accidentally ran from a, I know it's not the same, but it was horde counters in, jeez, what game was that again? I think that was Oras. I accidentally ran away from a shiny Shuppet, or, not a Shuppet, a Swablu. And I felt so dumb. I felt so dumb. Okay, 3. I'm hoping we can at least get 3 Vivillons today. I know that's kind of a tall ask, but I'm hoping. Okay, I gotta be extremely careful. That placing that burger there was kind of dumb. X and Y. No. Luckily, I don't think I've actually failed a shiny in X and Y because a lot of those hunts were Masuda hunts. Like, all those hunts were pretty much Masuda method hunts. So, I don't know. I got pretty darn lucky on that. Tasty shiny blue original. And we're ready to go for our next pattern. All right, Frosted Dad, let's go. Got him in the front of our party. I don't... Oh, yeah, this is the one that might be annoying. There's, like, a lot. There's a lot of outbreaks in our Vivillon area. Let's see. So that could be kind of annoying. Also, I should probably get our false swiper up front. Actually, no. Well, we don't have anything to paralyze. I just thought of that. Okay, that's still there. I wanted to make sure that I saved. I was like I just thought, I was like, did I save that Vivillon? I can alternate it? Wait, what do you mean alter? Oh, you mean switch it in and out? Let's see, check over here. I'm hoping we can at least... I know it's a tall ask, but I want to try to get the 3 Vivillons today. Because then tomorrow, if we get 3, we're done. Well, actually, no. Because we still have the regular pattern, but we could always go back for that. I'm tired. Ivory, if you're tired, try to get some sleep, bud. Because you stay up pretty darn late. I changed the collar. It's honestly not a bad idea. That's a pretty good idea in my book. Ooh, I figured we could do the soft resets for these wild Terra Pokemon. I just thought of that. I'll be off this time, so I'm gonna go early. Hopefully you have yourself a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a hug too for stopping by and hanging out, even though it's ridiculously late for you. There we go. Yeah, no, I would have just changed it in, or I would have just kept using items until my non-false swiper fainted if it was like stuck inside. Like arena trap or something. I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at... Oh my gosh. I don't know why that was freaking out there like that. I'm usually pretty good at finding ways out of weird situations like that. Surprising, knowing me being stupid. I never knew that you could soft reset the Wild Terra Pokemon. Yeah, the only reason I know is, I've seen a few of my shiny hunting friends do it. Like, I've seen, Professor Tops. I've seen him doing that before. Professor Rex. Now that I think about it, a lot of my friends are Twitch streamers. Like, 75% of my friends are Twitch streamers. I don't know why. I just thought that. Oh my goodness. That's probably why I do a lot of Twitch events on YouTube. Oop. Smurpy as well is one of them. He followed me back on Twitter the other day. That's right. I saw you, Smurpy. Let's see. Add jump over here. No, it's... I don't know. It's either I'm just really lucky or I'm not giving myself enough credit when it comes to, like, a lot of these situations that I find myself in and get myself out of. Also, guys, question. Are we going to phase? Or are we actually going to get our target today? That's the question. Are we going to get our targets, like, right off the bats? I am hoping we get all of our targets. Because we could be done, like, in, like, by next stream with all the Vivillons. Like, that would have me kind of excited. We could switch off to a different environment. Phase on Kobe and Vespiquen. That's very possible. You know, it's funny. I would have expected us to phase more on Combi and Vespiquen, but we really haven't. Like, I think we've only found 3 Combi and 1 Vespiquen this whole time that we've actually been hunting all these Vivillon patterns. Which, that's pretty darn good. That is pretty darn good. And mind you, all the Combis were male. We've had more phases and more random shinies outside of the sandwich than we do actual Vivillons. Like, we have more shiny Hoppips, Palmies. Let's see. We had a Flamingo. We had a Golduck. Try to figure out what else we had. We had a Weasel. And a Chansey. We've had quite a few phases that weren't even a part of our sandwich. Which honestly is kind of nutty. That itself is kind of nutty. Let's see. Gonna do our check over here. Okay, yeah, you're not a shiny. Yo, Shining Riolu for 2 months.
Here is a present for you.
Hold on. We're gonna get to a part where all these Vivies are gonna spawn for us. Shining Riolu, welcome on in. Guys, can we get a hug for Riolu, who joined the Igloo for 2 months in a row? How are you doing? Hold on, I got this. Wow. I am doing amazing. So, hopefully by tomorrow or the day after, we will be done with all of our Vivillon hunting. And I got news yesterday. So me and Emily were looking at puppies, and we actually found one we really liked. And we are picking him up. His name is Charlie. We're picking him up next weekend. So we've been pretty much, we're buying all the stuff that we need for this puppy to have a good place. So we're like super duper excited about this. Like, I am so happy to like have another dog around again. Also, Lucas as well, welcome on in, as well as David.
Hello there.
I subbed a thank you. Hold on, guys. Can we also give Lucas a nice big hug for becoming a subscriber? I greatly appreciate it. We are working on our blindfolded shiny hunting goal. Which, don't worry, for anyone that's wondering about the chat, we're making Emily read the chat. Luckily enough, she's okay with that. Hold on. No, I'm a huge dog lover. Like, I've had dogs around, like, all my life. And it does not feel right not having a dog around. Especially since when we did our big move, I did have to leave Marcy behind because she became so attached to, like, my family and their dog as well. It would have caused a lot of problems trying to bring her with. Because if I would have brought her with, that would have put her... I guarantee you that would have made her depressed and put her in a really bad situation. And that's something I didn't want. I'm so excited. I actually get to go meet her in a few weeks as well. I get to go see her again. She's going to get all the hugs. She is going to get all the hugs. I have a Great Dane dog. You know, it's really funny. I really, really love Great Danes. But I've had, like, one really bad experience with them. Like, when I was growing up, I think I was actually... No, that was middle school. I was trying to remember if it was middle school or high school. So... basically, I was the school's photographer for yearbook, and I don't ask me how I managed this, because I don't even know, but I'm walking down, and I see this kid. He's holding onto a Chili's box, and he has a dog by him. So I'm walking past, heading to the soccer fields, and I'm waving. I waved, and I keep walking, and he points at me, and he mumbles something, and the dog goes running after me, and I'm really close. There was a different school nearby, and it was close enough to where I was able to get on top of the monkey bars of the jungle gym, and I literally had to sit there for a good 20 minutes until the dog lost interest and left. And I'm just like, I'm scared. I'm scared. Great Danes are big and they run fast. They are big boys. Like, that scared the ever-living bejeebers out of me. But something that kind of helped me out later is me and my sister lived with each other for a while, and the neighbor had a Great Dane, and the thing was like so lovable. Like, it was not even funny. It would like jump over the fence whenever it would see me outside and like follow me around the yard. It was adorable. I got something for you to trade. We probably won't be doing trades today. Normally, I would be like, okay, let's do it. But I want to try to get on the train of being able to finish these Vivillons by tomorrow. So we need 2 more Vivillons to keep on track with that. So I don't know if you would want to try to do it before stream, David, or before like tomorrow's stream, or try to do it during tomorrow's stream. Also, that was a weird segment in the music. Also, I want to try to get back into comfy position here. Ah! And yeah, we did manage to get the shiny Monsoon pattern. So, if we're lucky, though, we have Sandstorm, and I believe we got River pattern up next to nab. So, I'm crossing my... Gosh darn it. I'm crossing my fingers to hopefully to get it. Also, the narrator. Welcome on in.
Hello there.
So, I don't... Sorry, but when I see your name, it really reminds me of, if anyone's ever heard of Josh Dubs before, If you haven't looked them up, it is hilarious. And one of the characters in there, his name is Narrator. And I don't know why, but I love his voice. I love his voice. It is hilarious every time. Well, welcome in, Narrator.
Hello there.
Ah! Hold up. Welcome on in, the Narrator. Does anyone here have Shiny Mousehold with 4 members? I don't think I have that on hand. Someone else here might. I'm surprised you're looking for family of 4. I know a lot of people are looking for family of 3. Also, I'm going to take a sip of this. Hold on, I got this. Welcome into the igloo. So many hugs today. No, I love the one where it's like they're mini golfing. There was, oh jeez, I'm trying to remember what the context was, but it was, I believe it was Mully and Smashing. They were both like trying to eat the burger, and one of them just takes the frying pan and smacks the other one in the head, and I love the noise that makes. It's like that generic frying pan noise, and I love that. Like every time, like I got a Facebook. Don't judge. I basically just do that to keep tabs on my family. Anyways, I just love the fact of that noise. Like, I want to make that the notification sound on my phone. Which of the boys do I love the most? That's hard. Like, it would have to be Narrator or Smashing, just because Smashing comes up with, like, the weirdest things. Just, like, the situation that Smashing is in and just how he bounces off with the rest of the people, I find hilarious. But I love Narrator just for, like, a mix of his voice and, like, a lot of, like, the shorts that I've seen with Narrator. There's not many. But the ones that he's in are always hits to me. It's always hits with me with Narrator. Smashing, the only thing that I'm not the biggest fan with him, I shouldn't say biggest fan. The thing that kind of turns me off a bit, it's like, it's always like something sexual for like the most part. Besides for that, like, oh my gosh, the hide and seek ones are the best. The hide and seek ones are the best. I love the hide and seek ones. I might go on a Josh Dubs binge. Or I guess I should say the boys. I might go on a boys binge tonight at work. I keep seeing the Palmies next to the pink flowers, and I keep thinking the Palmy is shiny. I don't know how I keep doing that, but I keep doing that. Let's see. Keep scrolling around. I really hope we're able to get all these Vivillons tonight, though. You know, it's kind of nice, though, is because a lot of, like, my viewers, I don't think they're aware of who the boys are. What shinies we got? So far, if you're asking about the Vivillons, we are missing the Archipelago, the Continental, the Garden, High Plains, River, and then we got Sandstorm. We have the Sandstorm and the River pattern loaded up and ready to go. We just got the Monsoon. So we're down to like 4 left, hopefully after tonight. And if we are lucky, we can get the other 4 tomorrow. Besides for that, what we have in our boxes right now, this is... There should be... Nope. We got the Jump Bluff. We have the Hoppip. We got the Palmy. Pretty much everything in this box, besides for the Froakies, are shiny. There is another box in here that should have shinies. Yep, and then we got these 4 over here. This Altaria is not. So that Altaria is on the other one. This whole box is shinies. We got a few shinies on this switch. And then I think we got about 7 on this one. So yeah, we're kind of jumping between systems. Is essentially how it's going. We're kind of jumping between systems is kind of just like the gist of it. So for anyone that is not aware, we are a multi-hunting type of channel. For Scarlet and Violet, though, we haven't been doing that too much just with how the game performs. We've been having some issues. Can I give away shinies? Probably not until we're done with the Vivillons. I do plan on giving away a lot of our extra shinies, like a lot of the ones that we phased for. I do plan on doing that, but not until the Vivillons are done. So, which, if things go well, we should be done with Vivillons hopefully tomorrow. But also, welcome in, Carolyn. I think I've seen you before.
Hello there.
I think I've seen you before. I still want to be... You know, that's honestly surprising. We have not... You would think, with us having a bug-type sandwich active, that we would run into more of the Combies or the Vespiquens. But we haven't ran into many shinies. Like, we haven't phased too much on those. We've actually phased more on Hoppips and Palmies than Combies and Vespiquens. And those aren't even, like, a part of our sandwich. So we've been pretty darn lucky when it comes to, like, phasing. Especially since we got the whole Hoppip line done now. We got the whole Palmy line done now. I'm trying to figure out what other lines did... Oh, yeah. Technically, we did finish the Combi line, actually. We did get that one random Vespiquen. Chansey line's now almost done. Because we did run into that random Chansey. Psyduck line is halfway done. Like, this hunt literally finished, like, almost, like, pretty much finished or halfway finished a lot of lines that we needed to get done. No, but I know once next month hits, we are taking a break from Scarlet and Violet. We are going to be starting our Egg Month, which I'm pairing up with Arbor Week. So all the money that we gain, we're actually going to be donating to charity. So we're going to be doing Gen 3 Ruby and Sapphire Torchic, and we're going to be doing the legit Rangers Manaphy, which caused me to get kicked out of 3 different GameStops. Shiny Froakie. We have one. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep it the way that it is or evolve it. I will have to go for the other ones, though. I will need to hunt the other 2 forms, though. Frogadier and Greninja. I'm going to need to go for all of those yet as well. Let's see. No, but that's where multi-systems would come in handy when it comes for breeding. There is a way to control multiple switches with one controller. It does take a little finessing, but you could totally make it work. We've done 8 switches with one controller before, so it's totally possible. Hello. Yo, Starry Night, welcome on in.
Hello there.
How is your day going so far today? Hopefully it is going well. Also, I forgot to say this to everyone. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through the week, which, thank goodness, I have 3 more days of work. So I'm super excited about that. I could, like, next weekend can't come soon enough. Next weekend cannot come soon enough for me. Oh my goodness. Oh. Jeez, I don't know what it is. I keep almost running into stuff. 9 minutes. We have 9 minutes left on Sandwich. Let's see. So, hopefully we can get the Sandstorm tonight, and then the river. That's what I'm hoping for. I am crossing my fingers for this. I know it's kind of like a big ask That is a very big ask, but I feel like it would be nice to kind of switch off from doing Vivillon hunting and maybe go to something else, like maybe Hisui and Zorua. I would love to try to go for that, hopefully sooner than later. And we also need to get ourselves ready for the raids for the Mr. Owl. Hey, you're awake. Did you end up falling back asleep? Mm-hmm. Well, the girlfriend just woke up. She took a nap. I gave up with Zoro. I stopped at around 2k eggs. Yeah, it's one of those that I really still want to go for. Like, I know I could trade them from home, but I would like to have it like actually like caught on this game. That's something too as well that I want to go for. So for our shiny decks in this game, I'm including all the forms, but I'm debating about having like the actual like decks, like Pokemon that aren't just in this game either, and counting those as well. So that might be something that I go through maybe this week in an update. That might be something I go through this week in an update, depending on my time frame. I do gotta like change our setup a bit since we got that puppy coming in. I don't want him chewing on my wires since I have my tower on the floor. I don't have as much space as what I did in my old area. So that's kind of something that has me concerned. I will have to like update all my wire management and stuff for the desk. And we also need to get our GameCube setups ready for Egg Month. And the 3DS, all that stuff ready for Egg Month as well. Shiny Pokemon count 0 for me. Shiny hunting can be a pain. For anyone here, what was everyone's longest shiny hunt? Even if you didn't get the shiny, what was your longest shiny hunt? I'm genuinely curious. Cause if I had to say mine, I would have to say 2.5 years was my longest hunt, and we actually got our shiny at the end. That was the most annoying. Was Vivillon at 2 hours? Yeah. Well, you gave up on Shaman though. A very long break. You know, that's not a bad hunt. You were talking about going back to wanting to shiny hunt again. Yeah, luckily for us, Shaman and Arceus we got pretty quick, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Emily is talking about, because she was trying to hunt Shaman. She's not, like, the biggest shiny hunter. Like, she's kind of still new to the whole thing. So, one of her hunts in BDSP was shiny Shaman, and she ended up taking a break from it. Shiny Charizard, and also 3 hours. One of my favorites. Mine was the Wishmaker Jirachi was the longest. Second longest, I still haven't gotten it, and we've been going on and off, but like I said, that one is the Ranger's Manaphy. If we don't count the Manaphy, probably the second longest hunt. That would be the Safari Zone and Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald for Fampy. That would have to be the second longest. And that's with more than one system on top of that. That took a lot. That was a lot of encounters. So we are getting... Oh, hopefully that didn't spot me. It did. It's facing right at me. That thing will chase me a good distance. Authentic Sinisty. We need to hunt for 2 of those. We actually need to hunt for 2 Authentic Sinisties, because I'm trying to go for every single form as well for these Pokemon. So that means I need Authentic Sinisty and Authentic Poltegeist. Which I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. We might do one. There's something called the T-Smash method on Sword and Shield. And there's also the standard method here, so I might do the T-Smash and then one here. The game forms? What do you mean by game forms, Carolyn? I'm thinking of hunting Shiny Authentic Dynasty. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I plan on doing as well. I'm kind of just holding off because I know that I have a lot of bigger hunts coming up too. Yeah, well, there's that T-Smash method as well that Novice was telling us about. That could work. Like the Fire Knights? I got one of them. I technically have one of those right now. I've gotten all the Paradox Pokemon. I'm trying to think what other, yeah, we got the Charcadet. That was, one of the Steal the Shiny events that we were holding. Where basically everyone follows me around and they try to take the Shiny. So that was during one of those events. Luckily enough for us, we managed to get what we were looking for. But it's one of those things as well where it's like, I'm kind of just going for what I want. And like Vivillon being one of my favorite bug type Pokemon, I kind of had to go for it. And it's a hunt too that you don't see very often. That's part of the reason why I really wanted to go for these like right off the bat. And not many people were actually going after the Vivillons. And since I have multiple Switches and multiple accounts, the sooner I get these done, the better. Because I kind of want to open up like a bunch of union rooms for people to be able to get specific patterns. So it kind of just makes it easier to be able to do that. So I can have them opened up for people to be able to jump in and get them while we're live. For the robot Pokemon. Actually, we've gotten, I think we've gotten every single, robot Pokemon and every single past Pokemon. We've got every one of those so far. Besides for Iron Leaves, I didn't bother with that yet just because, it was hard to tell what was causing, there was like a save leak that was happening where basically your save data would get corrupted and you would have to restart your game. And I had a hard time telling if it had something to do with those raids, with those Pokemon, if it had something to do with the Pokemon Go postcards, or if it was something about buying the DLC. So I held off on buying the DLC, and I also held off on doing any of those Iron Wake raids, or Walking Wake and the Iron Leaves. I figured it'd just be smarter if I held off on a lot of that just to be safe. So, yeah, those ones I didn't go get yet. I think it was the DLCs. I thought it had something to do with the DLC as well. The DLC along with the postcards. I thought it was like a double whammy. And I didn't want to take that risk. I did not want to take that risk. I'll get the DLC at a later point. The bonus for that of basically getting Hisui and Zorua, I'm not too worried because people are trading those all over the place. That and with Pokemon Home coming at some point soon, I could just trade one over and breed. So I'm not too worried. It's just, I don't see a point of getting it right off the bat. I do plan on getting it at some point, yes, but right now I'm not too worried. I can send you a Zora if you want. Hey, I appreciate it. I do have someone that already has one up and ready for me to grab. I just haven't had a chance to grab it yet. Shoutouts to Curb. Is there a Mewtwo in this game? Plus, you could check out the best place to get them. Yeah, because I was going to say, Mewtwo is not in this game yet, but for like a future form, that could work. I thought it had a weird nose for a second. I didn't even realize it was eating an apple. I'm surprised, like, from, like, Mewtwo the first movie or whatever, like, they have that Iron Mewtwo. Even Pokemon Go. Like, they could have done that as a future Pokemon. That could have worked really well. Just had him in, like, an iron casing or, I don't know, like, a Pokemon that kind of looks like it. That would have worked, honestly, really well. I'm surprised they haven't done that. That could have worked out really, really well. Also, my sandwich is done. What? What? I want to see it. All right, get the other switch prepared. Are you okay? I could tell you're tired. Are you gonna be able to go to bed tonight, though, since you took that nap? Also, thanks for the blankie. Thanks for the blankie. You were late. You were laying on my stream blankie. I know, but I couldn't help it. No, you were comfy. I couldn't do that. All right, get that connected. There we go. I think I misspelled stuff. Hey, that's fine. I do that from time to time too. From time to time. That's BR7 HT. All right, golden. Let's get our sandwich rolling. I do that way more than I would like to admit. The regional form of Mewtwo. I'm surprised they haven't, like, done, like, a future or past Mewtwo. Actually, past Mewtwo's understandable, but, like, a future Mewtwo. I'm surprised they haven't. Well, yeah, that's what I was pretty much going with that. Like, future Mewtwo works. Yeah, I don't know. I find that the whole thing to be interesting. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna make a sandwich. Because I want this. I'm trying to figure out, like, what other past and future forms would work. Like, oh my god. So Emily. You know what would be a good one? Do you know H/Slash? The Sword and Shield. Make that a future form, but make it a lightsaber. That would work. That would work a little too well. It'll be interesting to see if they add any more of those in the DLC. Scroll back in the comments. I named it. I'm trying to figure out how far back in the comments. I'm going to go look for raids to train my Frostmoth for doubles. Very well. Toasted, thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hopefully you have yourself a good rest of the night, my friend. Like a few comments back. Iron Brain? I mean, that could work. I was trying to think, though, like... Well, it is Psychic type, so that could work. And, I mean, they did do Iron Valiant as Iron... Well, poop. I did not mean to drop that tomato. It is a Psychic type, so it works. And they did do, like, Iron Leaves. Okay. Yo, Reverb! Long time no see.
Hello there.
Hold on. Hold on. Rubber Ducky fist bump goes back to you, my friend. How are you holding up? Let's see. How many of these Vivillon patterns do we have again? Not too many. We're almost done with our Vivillons. I'm sick while watching the stream. Well, hopefully you're getting some rest. Hopefully you're at least getting some rest. What sandwich are we making? We're doing bug power. So Ninetales fan, welcome on in, fellow Vivillon hunter, even though you've done it. You've done it the difficult way. Hold on.
Hello there.
Rubberducky fist bump as well. Paradox Agent Slash would just be called Iron Saber. It would work very well, wouldn't it? Like, to be honest, I feel like it would be, like, really, really cool. And, like, you know how, geez, I'm trying to think, like, how they did the shields for, like, I don't know, make it look like, the Protect shield. Like, that could work out pretty well just for, like, the shield form. And then, like, the saber form could be, like, a lightsaber or just, like, a super fancy future sword. Let's see. We still have... If we get this shiny early, we still have another Vivillon pattern loaded up and ready for us to hunt. So we're honestly pretty lucky. We've honestly been pretty lucky. We've gotten the pattern we wanted. We also phased with a Hoppip. So the fact that we at least got our target today is good. I'm hoping for one more Vivillon, because we can totally have these Vivillons done by this week. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Let's see over here. And we haven't phased on bees yet either. Let's see over here. Looking off into the distance, I see nothing. Off I go. Also, I love the music choice that this playlist is going through. It's like all Johto music, all Gen 2. Let's see. Oh, I'm so not looking forward for work tonight, though. I am, like, so tired. Yeah, I fell asleep, like, ridiculously early, though, but I did not stay asleep. Let's see over there. Nothing. We're not really getting many Vivillons spawning in, are we? Hopefully our next way around will also help. What if they made, like, a shiny that looked like a shiny? That'd be bad for hunting. No, that'd be cool if they had, like, fake shinies. Something that I thought would be cool. So, people say... Hey, speaking of shinies, we got a Combi. That's another male. Something I thought would be kind of cool. So, for example, like... Oh, you know how they tried doing, like, square and star shinies? What happens if they had something in the line of, like... Oh... There's regular shiny, and then there's ultra shiny, right? Where they made it to where, like... Because people say shiny Pokemon are, like, inflated right now. Like, they're so easy to get and stuff. I feel like it would be a win-win for... Like, hey, we got shinies, and then we got, like, ultra shinies. So you got 1 in 4,000 odds, and then you got 1 in 8,000 odds. And you just gave it, like, a different color palette or something. I feel like that would be cool. And also, I'm subbed. Hey, thank you. Hold on. Let me get to a good spot to where I can quickly spawn these in. There we go. They could spawn while I hug. Hold on, I got this. Welcome into the igloo. We are getting ever closer to our blindfolded shiny hunting. That will be honestly really fun. I'm gonna have to go so based off sun with that. It's not even funny. Yeah, it could have like a rainbow effect, or like even just make it a shiny, but have it to where like when you send it out of the ball, instead of the sparkles, it's like a rainbow or something. Like they could even do something as simple as that. I feel like something like that would honestly be really cool, and it would be better than like the star shiny and the square shinies. it would just pop a bit more and make it more. It'd probably be less with like the coding problem too, is because if anyone didn't know, they had a mix-up with the rarity. The star shinies were supposed to be rarer, and the square shinies were supposed to be less rare or flip-flopped, but they ended up flip-flopping them to be the other way around. So they could do something like that. I feel like that would be honestly pretty cool. That or have it to where it's like monochrome, right? Where they're like black and white. Like, I believe there was a leak or something like that when X and Y came out, where they were talking about there's like those chromatic Pokemon. They could do something like that, and it would probably take up a lot less data too. It's because like they could just have it like the standard like model, because when they do their modeling, they don't add colors right off the bat. They keep it in black and white. Like, that could even work too, because that'll take up a lot less memory, because they just got to code it to not load up the texture. So it would take up less space in the game itself. They made book Pokemon, and notebooks were scattered everywhere. Shiny hunting will be easy for that. That is true, but those foreign Pokemon are really annoying. Speaking of foreign Pokemon, for anyone that is still looking for the shiny Meltans, there is a shiny Meltan event happening here. I believe it's like next week or something. So if anyone's still looking for their shiny Meltan in Pokemon Go to transfer over, that is coming up here soon. That only happens like once a month or like once a year or every other year. So don't forget to hunt that if anyone's still going for it. I know I am. I'm missing one more Meltan. I'm going to be going pretty hard on that too. Now that I have all these other accounts, it should be easier for me to actually go hunt for my Meltan. And I figured out at my workplace, there's actually one stop as well. There is one stop at my workplace. So I might bring, it's called a gotcha device. So basically I can auto spin Pokestops. So I might have that in the background while my little gotcha watch just spins to stop for me like every 5 minutes. So, ooh, excuse me, I'm pretty lucky when it comes to that. My last job was pretty similar. Like, I had to walk around quite a bit, and there was like 3 Pokestops all surrounding me, and I would have to hit like point, and point. So I got pretty lucky, especially like when COVID was a thing. Like, I was able to hit like all those Pokestops like really frequently. Oh my, I don't know why I thought I had red eyes for a second. Like, I was hitting like a lot of areas really quick because we didn't have like a lot of workers available. So I was doing multiple jobs. So I was doing a lot of running around. I got a lot of Pokeballs and Ultra Balls just from that alone. I've tried shiny hunting, but no luck. It's one of those things where, you know, you might have been in a luck drought, or there's shiny hunters that are extremely lucky, and there's shiny hunters who aren't. It's one of those things where it's like, if you get frustrated with one hunt, I would say go on to the next. Because if you don't get a shiny for so long, that's what I like to call, it's burnout. That's what I like to call it. So you just get so tired of hunting for one Pokemon for so long that you just need to take a little bit of a break. That's what I recommend. And even if, like, you need to switch off from shiny hunting for a little bit and play a different game, that could really help too. That could really help too. I know, like, when we were doing the Jirachi hunt, I had to do that as well. Because that's a long hunt for anyone that doesn't know. 10 minutes per encounter. 10 minutes for one encounter. You had to play, like, the whole beginning of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And do a trade with a special disc for the GameCube. And that takes a while. That could take a while. That could burn you out real quick. Yes, yes, no. Gaming Jet, yes, yes, no. Hi, how are you doing? I was hunting for a frog Pokemon. Yeah, especially when it comes to Masudas too, like Masuda hunting. Like, that, mind you, the odds are good, but sometimes there's only you can only Masuda hunt for so long. Sometimes you just kind of get a little bit bored of it. You get a little tired of it. I've ran through that myself. That's part of the reason why we don't Masuda method very often here. Whenever we do, it's usually for like egg month or just like if we have multiple systems that are available to hunt, then we'll do it. It kind of speeds things up a little bit, makes it more interesting, more screens to look at. So yeah, it's maybe just Masuda hunting just isn't your thing. I'm doing great. How about you? Yeah, Big Dan, I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. A little bit tired. Very excited about finishing off these Vivillons this week. So we're kind of going hard on the hunts. So, what was it? Maybe like 1 or 2 more streams, and we should be done. If we would have gotten three today, we could have had it done in like 1 more stream. But yeah, we'll see if we can at least get our second pattern today. I like the regional Vulpix. Same. I know. That's probably one that I'll end up having to breed for, because it looks like the Cantonian Vulpix is coming back, and I want to get 2 Vulpixes, 2 shiny Vulpixes, a Scarlet and Violet with the rare mark. And the rare mark is a 1 in 1,000 chance to begin with. So that's going to be something that's going to be a very, like, that's going to be a pretty big hunt for us as well. And the fact that we need to get 2 Vulpixes, 2 Ninetales, 2 Alolan Vulpixes, or 1 Alolan Vulpix and 1 Alolan Ninetales with the rare mark and the shiny as well. Gonna be a big boy hunt. Big boy. Let's see. No Hoppips? Yard. Why does that sound familiar? Gaming Dan. That sounds like ridiculously familiar. Have I watched any of the Pokemon anime? I have. I've seen... Let's see. All of X and Y. I've seen all of Sun and Moon. I've seen all of the new episodes that they've been dropping. I've seen a huge chunk of the original. I want to go through and start watching the rest of those. I've seen a good chunk of Johto. I've seen all of... What was it? All of Hoenn, which also includes Battle Frontier. I've seen all of Gen 4. Gen 5, I've seen... I'd say about 3/4. 3/4 of the Black and White, which, I'm sorry, but that ending was horrible. That ending was just horrible. I still don't know how to feel about them getting rid of Ash, though. Like, I think it's good that they're getting rid of him. But I just hope that they don't... I don't know, because now that they're getting rid of, like, a big draw of it, I just hope that it doesn't... You know, the anime just doesn't flop. Any of the fan games? I have only played 1. And that was a recent Pokemon Conquest game that came out. So, that was actually made by our very own Bagon. He did a very good job on it. So, yeah, besides for that, no, like Pokemon Fusions, I really don't know anything about Pokemon Fusions. I might try it for kicks and giggles. But I want to try to finish the Pokemon Conquest one first. Ash was good. No, he was. As soon as I saw what happened in Alola, I knew they were thinking about getting rid of him. Because they said that he was only going to win when they were getting close to getting rid of him. And that was in, like, interviews. Interviews from, like, a good while ago. Also, Jeremiah Gray, welcome on in.
Hello there.
How are you doing so far this wonderful Wednesday? I'm honestly just so happy it's Wednesday. Like, the week is, like, halfway over. And next weekend cannot come soon enough for me. I know. I've been so excited. Yes, I want to meet my baby boy. You know.
Our baby boy.
You know it's bad when YouTube took me down this rabbit hole of Animal Planet puppy documentaries. No, it wasn't corgi puppies. It was like, they had one for pugs. They had one for Pomeranians. They had corgis. They had Shiba Inus. They had like 61 different little documentaries about watching the life of a newborn puppy up until 1 month old. And like narrating all their adventures. It was adorable. Not gonna lie, its name is gonna be Billy Bob III. Well, for the puppy we're picking up, we are kind of thinking of keeping his name Charlie. I don't know what... The name is just growing on us. The name has just been growing on us recently. I would like to see Ash get older. No, that would be great. Like, if they, like, have Ash, like, come in as, like, an announcer for, like, the Pokemon League, or if he makes, like, an appearance in one episode to, like, kind of give advice to the protagonists. Or something like that. So, Charlie Brown. I mean, kind of, but I don't think that's why they named him Charlie. Charlie's a pretty common pupper name. Like, that, there was a documentary about corgis that I was watching. One of those corgis was Charlie. And the breed that we're going for is actually, is corgi as well. Welsh. A Welsh corgi. So it will have the tail, thank goodness. I don't know. Seeing a pupper without a tail would kind of be driving me a little bit crazy. It'd be hard to tell when they're happy and when they're not. I have a recommendation fan game. Look a few comments up. Hold up. Infinite Fusion. Yeah, I think I've seen Gage playing that before. I think I've seen Gage play that before. Also, yo, Magby, how's it going?
Hello there.
I think for the Pokemon fan game, I really want to try the Emerald Kaizo and make that a Nuzlocke. I know I did not think I ran into you. I know Gen 3 really well. So I feel like something like that I would do pretty good with. Name him Pokeball. He's a fluffy boy. Well, everyone's been telling us because people want us to call him Yamper. And mind you, Yamper's based off Corgi. So it like the naming scheme would fit, but we just don't want to name him Yamper. Charlie's just grown on us so much. Have we gotten any shinies? Yes, we've actually gotten our Monsoon Pattern. We also ran into a Hoppip and another male Combi. Curb especially. Oh, yeah, no. Curb and Sunny both. For Charmander and Brilliant Diamond for my shiny only run. Nice. I know next month, coming up here in April, we are getting ready for Egg Month. So I have a few Pokemon in this game I need to breed. We're getting ready for Torchic in Gen 3. And we're also getting ready for our Ranger's Manaphy yet again. I need to get all the cables and stuff prepared for it. So I am super excited. Luckily enough, we still have eggs where I don't have to keep going to GameStop. So I'm pretty lucky when it comes to that. Let's see. Ketosis Latin. I don't know. We're probably gonna just stick with Charlie. The name's growing on us. I want to get a male dog named Mr. White. I feel like I'm missing something with this. We got 11 minutes left on this sandwich. Precisely. Jotaro Kujo. Like I told Curb, we're not doing an anime name for our dog. Honestly, if we would have gotten like a Pomeranian, like a white Pomeranian, I would have named it Vulpix, and Emily wouldn't have stopped me. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. I'm sorry. Not if I buy the dog without your permission. Okay, you can call him Charlie, but I'm gonna call him for nickname. I need to come up with a good nickname for him because every dog that I've had, like Zeus, I always called him Flufferbutt. My dog Marcy, I've always named her Mars, and Duncan, I always called him Turd because he would always act like a turd. So I'm gonna need to come up with like a cute slash funny nickname for Charlie as well. Iggy, my boy. Why you gotta... Wait, Iggy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah. How did he... What was the stand that took out Iggy again? Because I know you're talking about the dog. Dude, the fact that JoJo has killed off so many dogs. The fact that JoJo killed off so many dogs. Cream was his name, I think. And Cool Ice killed Iggy. I really need to watch JoJo's again. I'm actually, what was it? I was watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I've never watched it before. But I watched like the first 2 episodes today. And I'm not gonna lie, they kind of got me hooked. So that's like the next series I think I'm working on. I've never seen it. I knew a little bit about it before I jumped into it. Like Spirit Detective, Spirit Gun. That's all I really knew. But I don't know. I'm interested now. I don't know. Has anyone ever seen that or is like aware of that series at all? Let's see. Okay, no shinies. Nothing there. I always gotta double check everything here. Yo, so someone else has also joined the igloo. I don't see their name. No, Polnareff killed Cool Ice. Yeah, but wasn't it Polnareff and Iggy that joined? Like they were joined in that fight. So basically, I thought it was something in the line of like Iggy gave Polnareff the chance to actually beat Cool Ice. It's good, lots of twists and turns, good anime. I did hear though the ending was cut short due to Shonen. Hold on, we got 2 hugs to give now. Guys, can we give Grapefruit a nice big hug for becoming a member for 2 months? The worst feeling is if you get a Katsu Kitty capture card and you don't have the product code. I mean, can't you use just a fake product code? And also Katsu Kitty, if something happens with that capture card as well, they can't do anything because Katsu Kitty was forced to shut down due to Japanese laws. Hold on. We're going to double this hug together. Yeah, we're not going to be getting much sleep once Charlie comes in. I'm waiting for my code from the seller or Japanese site. Wait, you still got a Katsu Kitty? What site did you go through? Because I didn't think Katsu Kitties were allowed to make 3DS capture cards anymore. Because Katsu Kitty is actually cheaper off eBay. Ooh. Did they say it came with one of those? I'm hoping you didn't just get gypped. They're supposed to... They send you like a slip of paper. It looks like a receipt, but on it, it will have like the product key for it. Yeah, because you can't get a hold of Katsu Kitty and give them the 3DS serial number. He was reselling it. Yeah, but... Did he say in the description that it had the code along with it? The Moon Vivillon looks so cool. Wait, you mean Monsoon? BRB. All right, Gaming Dan. Hopefully we see you in a wee bit. Scooch forward. I like the Monsoon one. He's looking for it. But yeah, he can email the code. That's true. That is true. I don't know. eBay always concerns me when it comes to like extra stuff like that. Like if it comes with like a code and stuff, that always concerns me. I don't do a lot of shopping on eBay unless if it's for, like, broken systems that I plan on fixing back up. Or, like, hey, I need an extra GameCube or an extra Switch, you know, for 40 bucks or, like, 70 bucks or whatever. You know, good price, I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk. And if they're a reputable seller. So, wait, are you... I thought you already had 3DS capture, though, Grapefruit. I'm gonna keep calling you Grapefruit for the rest of the stream. Oh, my goodness. Question for everyone here, though, that is still here. What is everyone's favorite Vivillon pattern? I got a loopy one. I really like loopy just because you could have the GameCube controller mod for it. Which, apparently Katsu Kitties, you can't do that, but for loopy boards, it is possible. With the loopy 3DS capture boards, it is possible. Which, I would like to get one more for the Manaphy hunt, but they're just so gosh darn expensive. Yeah, there's more than one. There's technically 21 different patterns. There's technically 21 different patterns. So, like, we just got the one that you see on the bottom of the screen today. We're going for the Sandstorm one currently. Hey, Otaku Zone. Dude, long time no see.
Hello there.
How are you doing, my friend? Well, I like the one that you're looking for. This one's okay. I like the blue and white ones the most. Like, I like Polar, I love Tundra, and I love Marine. That's part of the reason why those were, like, some of the first ones we decided to go for. It has been a while. What have you been up to, dude? Ooh, that reminds me. Are you excited for the Meltan event coming up again? Are you excited for the Meltan event coming up? I still am looking for one more shiny Meltan. My luck with Meltans have been bad, but I'm hoping that changes once it comes out. Is an old event and it's shiny locked? It is shiny locked, yes. I think you could, yeah, because you could only get 20 patterns at the moment. Because originally the fancy pattern was locked too, but they ended up bringing that back for Paldea. I'm curious if they'll do the Pokeball pattern for another event in Scarlet and Violet, or if they'll have it where it's like you can get the Pokeball pattern in the DLC areas, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. It's another reason for people to spend money. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like that. Let's see, because I believe the Pokeball one, like, one of the ways you can get it right now is... No, that's actually Pokeball Magirna, I think. I was going to say, it had something to do with Pokemon Home. I got an ice cream sandwich. Sounds so good right now. Maybe I'll grab one while I'm at work. They have, like, little ice cream treats at work. Maybe I'll treat myself. Depending on how things go. Depending on how work goes tonight, maybe. It would. Looking at Charlie's been helping me get through, though. What? Oh, I need you to come here and look at something. I spotted something really interesting on that website. Something about it. I don't think that birth date is right. I might take a look. Why is there a 0 behind that? I need to replace that with a 7. Shiny! Or maybe if 1 million players traded on GTS. It was something like that. Oh, okay. This could get annoying. There's a capture card, 3DS XL with the product code on eBay right now. How much is that? I might see if I get a refund. Is it any more expensive? I'm going for one more just to be safe. There we go. I do actually have that form. There is really no brown Pokeballs. I don't want to do heavy. Heavy honestly would have worked for the Monsoon pattern. You know what? I'll just do netball. There are 2 from the same seller. 550 to 600? Are you sure you don't want to go for just the loopy board? What? But you're already level 100. Oh, nope. That's a different Vivillon. Didn't I send you someone that could? We need to see if this has a mark as well. I'm still not home. Where's my mouse? There. My mouse is being really weird. Stop it, mouse. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, redo my whole setup as well, by the way. I can't leave my tower on the ground. I'm gonna have to find a place to put it up. Otherwise, Charlie might nom-nom it. No, I know. I don't want to take that risk, though. No ribbon. All right, how much time do we have left on... Okay, we're done with sandwich. So we did get 2. We did manage to get 2. Also, Curb, hello, my son. You could, there is the, loopy, there is, like, a loopy Discord. And they do have a bunch of people that do make it. Like, you can get one made, I think, for, like, $300. And then you can get the capture device, with the 3DS, where you can control with a controller. That would bump it up to, like, 400. So you could literally get, like, a 3DS with the controller unit and everything for the same price as, like, what you're getting now. Can they swap the card? I don't know if they do card swaps. I don't know if they do card swaps. Well, honestly, at that point, I wouldn't even say it's worth changing, because that way you would still have to capture card. If anything, I would say, if you can get a return, get a return. And then try to get a hold of a loopy person once you get your money back. Curb, I am older than you, my son. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Yeah, if you want to message me about it, we can. Because, I would need to check, because with how the economy is, the loopy people may have raised their costs. Aww. Hello, Lilligit. My mouse is acting so weird right now. It's not even funny. Also, I'm gonna do this too before I forget.
Well, let's see what happens.
Let's see, guys. We are going to be doing a raid. It is 7:30. I need to get ready for work, so we're gonna be doing a raid, guys. We're gonna be doing a Shining Blue raid. We're going to be doing a Shining Blue raid, and we're going to be raiding our friend over at Disaster Gaming. Tomorrow, guys, we will be going for our next Vivillon pattern. I'm thinking River Pattern. I'm thinking River Pattern will probably be our next hunt. So hopefully everyone's excited for that. We have 1 or 2 more days left of Vivillons, and we will be done. and we can go for our next targets. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed, and I'll see everyone tomorrow for another stream. Later, everybody. Whoop, whoop. Are you gonna whoop whoop too? Whoop.
All steel types. It worked. It worked. It worked. Everybody back in the bag. Yo, Ellie. Ellie, listen to me, Ellie. You adorable elephant. You are going to help me find more elephants. You're going to help me find a shiny elephant. And you're going to help me start by killing that elephant